analyzing the games.
Game plan was great.
The players.
I would want him to be a runner like Mahomes.
The plays.
That is a massive, massive mistake.
And each
The more I
other.
think about it, the more I'm fine.
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
Well, hello again. Good morning.
What's going on?
Okay, you don't have to celebrate.
What's up?
Welcome in to Zolak and Bertrand
Schedule day.
in our Town Fair Tire Studios at 98.5 The Sports Hub, and it is NFL schedule night. Tonight, 8 p.m., you'll finally get the entire NFL schedule and Patriots schedule in all of its glory. Looks like that opener is in Seattle, huh,
Yes,
sir?
sir. Yep, in Seattle. I think that's good. I think it's good. I think, 2 West Coast trips this year. It's better than having them packed in maybe in the course of 1 month where the travel can get to you. You get out there, and they always say this, when you want to catch a good team, you want to catch them early because they're not up and running. As far as get them in the end of November, now they're humming and pretty much a contender. You want to get the really, really good teams at the beginning of the year. I remember when the Patriots were really good in a wagon. Everybody wanted to play Brady early in the year, not late in the year. Plus, it gives you another 3 days to get rest for game 2.
Well, the Patriots' approach in those years was to treat September like an extension of preseason.
Yeah.
It's very loud.
Pocket full of shells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think that's part of the reason. I don't know that every team is doing that anymore. I don't know that you can afford to do that in the NFL anymore. I don't think you can unless you have the best quarterback of all time. I don't know that the Seattle Seahawks...
You don't even have a preseason anymore.
We'll
that's
do that.
Like,
I have a question about the NFL schedule.
Okay.
When do they decide this in their process? We always know when it comes out. It's always at this time of year. I'm curious when they decide and finalize and nail down
good question.
the final version of the NFL schedule. And do we think it was before or after, let's say, April 7th?
Well, why are you using that date?
I think that's an interesting day. It's a day that was about 5 weeks ago, and I'm curious if April 7th, which was a Tuesday, did they decide starting on April 8th, hey, today's a good day to start thinking about nailing down that schedule. Happy birthday, Beetle. We're going to start nailing down that schedule.
is that your birthday?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you said happy birthday on that day. Thank you.
I don't remember, though.
But I'm just wondering if they started nailing that down before or after that date. And I'm genuinely curious in general because it's not something I think I've ever given any thought to.
Yeah, it's not like you roll out of bed one day and just say,
Right.
hey, here it is. I think there's about 4 or 5 drafts.
I'm sure there's more than that. I'm sure they go through this thing 100 different ways. I'm just curious when that process begins because as soon as the regular season is over, they know who's going where. And then as soon as they get the Super Bowl result, they know who's been in an AFC title game, who's been in the Super Bowl. You're getting a Super Bowl matchup now, a rematch of the Super Bowl. So that was done on purpose.
I think you're
right?
Get a much better. I think you're going to get a much better game than you had in the Super Bowl.
I would hope.
I do believe that.
I would hope.
So I got nervous on this, because you hear things like the Patriots would send representatives from the organization and 2 ex-players, 2 former players, say to Sao Paulo, down to Brazil. And they would send them to wherever the international games. I know Spain, obviously London. We've been to London so many times. Going to Germany again.
We've got to send some reps all the way to Seattle?
But no. No, but as far as I was talking about the international ones. So,
yeah.
So right there it puts a bug in your ear. Oh, crap, we're going to Brazil. We're getting that crap game down there. Or the Australian one, which is that's
Australia.
Yeah. We'll be on plane for 26 hours.
6 hours, huh? You guys are moving.
26.
It's interesting how
26.
they Australia now.
Crikey.
Yeah, throw that
Just
in.
say Foster's.
Just say Foster's.
What would you like to drink, sir? We have water and Foster's for beer. Oh.
I tell you, I saw koalas at the San Diego
Shut
Zoo.
up.
Yeah, they have a lot of them.
They're cute.
Yeah. Yeah, don't mess with them, though. They're mean.
I heard
nasty.
that. I watched TikToks of them ones getting rescued from a flood.
Little smaller than I thought they'd be. A little bit smaller. Thought they'd be a little bit bigger.
My daughter's
They're like the size of like a raccoon.
My daughters,
really?
Yeah, they're not that big.
My daughters used to collect them. Not real ones.
They used to stack them up?
Every zoo we would go to because they have
kidding.
the cute ones that you attach, because they have
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we used to have a collection of
But anyway, that's an Australia diversion. What does that have to do with opening night against Seattle?
Just that what's in play and where you could potentially be going. I'm just trying to set up parameters for
all right.
maybe Brazil's in play this year. So then you got to look where we're going to put that game, right?
I'm just going to get back to Seattle for a moment and wonder if that was decided because of the Super Bowl or that was decided because they think it's a good ratings matchup and they think that that's a good one. I mean, they are pushing their opening week. They're moving a game to Wednesday. They've never done this before. Right. This game is on a Wednesday. Thank you. Didgeridoo there. You've got a Wednesday night game, then you've got an international game on Thursday. I mean, you might as well plug in a game or two on Friday if you're going to go this route, but they're really pushing this. Why do they believe that this is such a draw? I mean, the Seahawks spanked the Patriots in the Super Bowl.
That was not a good matchup.
It was a terrible game, and I'm sure many people felt the desire to tune out, or if they're at a Super Bowl party, start paying attention to other things, right?
I don't know. We used to
the Super Bowl parties across America for this past Super Bowl led to a lot of loud conversations in the kitchen where people weren't watching the game.
Right.
I mean, that's the way that game went. Yeah. It was painful.
I think part of that, though, is that Seattle is not your typical sexy Super Bowl champion. Right? You don't have Mahomes. You don't have Brady. You don't have a Manning. Go through you don't have that stud. It's Sam Darnold and a really good defense.
They're boring.
Yes. Why we were rooting for the Rams all NFC playoff week.
They're a boring team that no one outside of Seattle really cares for.
Patriots
again, they're not polarizing. It's not like people don't like them or hate them. It's just they just don't care.
Yeah.
They're just indifferent.
And the best player that won the Super Bowl, the running back, isn't even there.
If they needed to sex up this game, why did they choose the Patriots? Are they?
They're the most polarizing, yes.
Is it because of that?
Yeah. Yeah. Seattle's not to draw in this game. Congratulations, 12. Here's your banner. But let's bring in New England.
I am fully buying in that they know the intrigue with the Patriots and Vrabel right now. Because why would you not send one of the teams? And then let me look at the rest of the Seahawks schedule. That would be appropriate. I should have done this. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry for not doing that prior to right now.
It was not great because there was rumors of that. When they said Seattle's going to open on a Wednesday, you're like, oh, okay. Who?
Well, yeah, they're going to put up their banner. I mean, they're going to give them that. Okay, let me look right now. Home games for Seattle. Let's see. They could have chosen the Cardinals. No. They could have chosen the Rams.
No.
In their division.
That's their main matchup towards the end of the year. That's like a playoff team. That's the NFC team.
Yeah, but they get them twice. So it's like you could put that second matchup in a primetime spot later in the year. You could get them out of the gate as a rematch of the NFC title game. Why is that not a better rematch than the Super Bowl rematch?
I think it's less of a game. It's a waste.
It's not a waste. We'd all be tuned in for that. Yeah. As a neutral fan, I would be excited to see that game.
Yes, that's probably the sexiest matchup that you could put in there.
They also have San Francisco in their division.
I think New England might be sexier than San Francisco now.
They're not going to put divisional games in that.
How about the Cowboys? Again,
yeah, I mean, yes, that would be.
They've got better football options than the Patriots here. Rams, 49ers, Cowboys, Giants, I don't think so.
No.
Chiefs, they're not going to do that in week one.
No.
Mahomes' stuff. Chargers, could have used the Chargers in that spot. Could have had Herbert.
Yep. Patriots are better.
The Patriots. The Bears are another. They could have used the Bears.
Well, that's what Schefter was saying. Schefter was saying it's going to be the Bears or New England.
So I just gave you 5-6 good options there, including the Patriots at 6. Why did they choose New England? Simply because of the Super Bowl matchup? It wasn't a great game. The Rams game against them was far better than what the Patriots gave them. Why do they choose New England for the opener? I just think it's pretty obvious. I think they know the Patriots have been making headlines all offseason since April 7th-ish.
No, they're clearly far and away the most talked about team right now. You're going to have A.J. Brown, by the way, potentially coming up in a few weeks as well, which is going to keep them in the news cycle again.
Looking likely. Yeah. It appears they're not playing on Thanksgiving. Other developing schedule items for the Patriots.
Pumpkin patches are all set.
The leaks are out. We can tell you about 5 games right now. 5.
Yeah.
5 games, including the one we just talked about, which is Seattle. And why did they choose the Patriots out of all their good options? Why? We'll talk about that and the other ones that we know of to this point. Also, it's almost about that time when we start going through the schedule, which we will do tomorrow, and go win, loss, win, win, loss. We'll do that thing. That's coming up. Some people have already started before even knowing the schedule and the breakdown and the travel. They're starting to guess what the Patriots' record will be. We'll get that in the mix. And your calls here on Zolak and Bertrand, so don't go anywhere.
Nothing happens in Boston sports
What's he doing?
you won't find out about here.
Blowing on the nozzle.
Zolak and Bertrand.
Thought it was clogged.
98.5, the Sports Hub.
Record prediction for the Patriots in 2026. So they get back to their 14 wins. Do they come back to earth? What do you see? How do you see this happening with this 17-game schedule?
I mean, 14 is so crazy. Patriots fans are sensitive about it, but it's like if they had this schedule last year, they're not winning 14 games. It's just, it wouldn't have happened. I don't know what the number is. I think they're still making the playoffs. Maybe it's 11. Who knows what it is? I'm going to go 10-7. That's actually over their win total. I'm giving them most of the wins in the games that they're heavily favored. But yeah, I look at 11, 12 of these games against real playoff caliber competition. And I think the AFC in general are not going to have many teams that run away and hide. I don't think there's going to be a lot of 12-win teams in this AFC. I think it's going to be really clustered with the best teams around 10, 11 wins. I think the Patriots will be one of them, but it's going to be really a fight to get that AFC East.
Gregg Rosenthal settling in at 10-7 for the New England Patriots on this schedule. That has already begun. You have a number in your head as to what they'll be?
12-5.
12-5. McCone had the highest win total guess here on this show last year. Even he was short. No one expected him to get to 14.
11-6. 11-6.
I think you just nailed it.
I think I'm pushing it at 12.
I'm running it back with 11 wins.
Attaboy.
I think the Seattle week 1, by the way, huge advantage for the Patriots.
Oh, my God. I agree.
Only
if that's a spot, if you have to play there.
All right, if you have to play there.
All right, tell me why the Patriots, who got their ass handed to them and couldn't pick up a blitz to save their life in the Super Bowl, are now going to go on the road to Seattle the night they put up a banner. The place is loud and crazy to begin with, and they're going to go into that environment, not the neutral-ish environment they went into in Santa Clara. And they're going to do what now?
They're going to lose. You're making my point for me. Because this team sucks in week 1 under Mike Rabel. He's got a 2-5 record in week 1.
Doesn't take training camp seriously. They lost to the worst team in the NFL week 1 last year. So you know what? Throw Seattle in week 1 and get it out of the way. Oh, I like that. I like that angle there. That silver lining of they're going to lose anyway. It might as well be against one of the better opponents.
Yeah, so don't double up on losses because I'm with you. At Seattle is going to be a loss regardless. So you know what? Put it in week 1 and make sure you get that out of the way nice and early, and then we'll start the season week 2.
I'm going to agree with Gregg Rosenthal. I think 10 wins is where they're going to land.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm factoring in, by the way, A.J. Brown is here because I'm lower on that thing big time if he's not.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Plus, I just think there's uncertainty about the team, and things feel unsettled at the moment.
Yeah.
So don't take it serious then. That game 1, huh? It's a nice little trip.
And this
nice
is
flight,
this is
nice
10.
City, get a little steak. Come back.
This is 10 right now. I reserve the right to lower or increase that number at any point in time, like we've always done. Especially after tonight when we see the schedule itself.
Yeah.
Because that might give you a better idea
It does.
of how they can go on runs, how they can use their schedule to their advantage. We don't have a single date yet of a home game for them.
I don't think there'll be many early.
Everything we've leaked, everything we've got is road games. At Seattle, week 1. Week 2, I assume they're back home. Week 3, they are at the Jaguars. Week 7, they're at the Bears on Thursday Night Football. Week 10, at the Lions in Germany. And in week 16, they'll be at the Jets.
Win.
So there you go. That's what we know to this point. We know road games. We don't know home games yet. We don't know the home opener. We don't know who that will be against, but they will have extra time to prepare for that home opener because they are playing so early in the first game of the season against the Seahawks. I love that.
Yeah. I love that Bears, man. No Wednesday, Thursday here. Be on the road for that one.
Gillette Stadium has concerts.
That's a problem.
Yeah, Louth was saying this.
So the field is going to get ripped out, which is ridiculous. That gorgeous grass field that they put down took down all that time and energy. They're going to rip that out in one day, go right back to the turf, and they would not be able to survive the game schedule, meaning of concerts and games, if that was natural grass. Because the ability to flip it over and then pat it down and have the field access to walk for the concerts. So it has to go back to turf. And it looks like it's impossible to play more than one home game in that first month.
Yes, you're going to be on the road 3 times in the first month.
Bruno Mars, the 5th and the 6th of September. Carol G, September 12th.
Who's Carol G?
Ed Sheeran, September 25th, 26th. Zach Bryan, October 2nd and 3rd.
Yep.
Well, that's really important. And, typically they would get that in the summertime and get that out of the way, but they had to host the World Cup. So now all the concerts had to get
Thanks
pushed
a lot,
back.
soccer. Yeah.
So, no, that's really important that they put their football team on the road for 3 of the first 4 weeks because they need the concerts.
Starting to see the Fenwayification.
Oh, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. They just have the advantage of their games not being played in the summertime the way the Red Sox have that disadvantage. How about you get back into the business of sports, everybody in sports? How about you focus on the sports for like 6 minutes? Oh, it's brutal. Garden, same thing. So Bruins, Red Sox, and Patriots all have this problem. They want to be in the music business too. They all do. They all want that.
Yeah, but getting off to a hot start like we talked about with all this stuff swirling right now, you're going to be on the road for 4 games?
Bruno needs his concert. No, put him on the road. Put the football team on the road for 3 of the first 4 weeks because you need to make sure Ed Sheeran plays there for the 14th time. No, I get it. I understand. I get it. Go Pats.
Yeah, bring in Red.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Red-headed kid. White T-shirt. He's like Mickey Mouse. He wears the same thing.
He's a good performer.
Couldn't have just passed on the shows this year and said, well, we can't do it. We're doing World Cup. We'll do the concerts again next year in the summer months. No, I get it. I understand. It makes sense. If they get off to a bad start, I'm going right back to this. That the sports teams want to be in the music business too. They can't just focus on the sports. All right, but we know 5 road games at this point. Schedule will drop tonight. 10-7 says Gregg Rosenthal. I'm going to agree with him for now. They go with 10. Zoe's going to go with 11. McCone's going to go with 11. T-Bone, you want to throw a number out there for us or no?
10-7.
10-7.
Milken, you don't count anymore.
Oh, it's not nice.
No, he won't.
That's not nice.
He's not going to be here to collect.
Yeah.
Bye, Milliken. See you later. See you around.
His microphone's up.
Oh.
They already sold his microphone.
Good job.
Now he's quiet. Now it's awkward.
I was just going to say I appreciate it. It means a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Classy.
You're going to stuff your face tomorrow. I can't wait to watch you eat.
It's a weird thing to say.
I mean, you get enjoyment of it.
Big budget for tomorrow.
Huge budget.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Rolling out that red carpet for Milliken. The exit red carpet.
Right there.
The one that goes out the door.
Yeah.
Right down there.
Give us that badge.
Out the door is what it does.
Oh, God, you have to turn in that badge. That's right.
Oh, who's going to let Zoe go to the bathroom from now on?
Oh, man.
George.
I think I get to keep mine.
No.
Oh,
that's true.
He is going to be still a presence.
Why?
Why not?
Why would we want him in here? No, seriously.
Am I dead to you?
No. Wow. You like to leave.
That was mean, Zoe.
You like to leave and say goodbye. Thank you for what you gave me. I'm off and running. Why do you have the option to come back?
Because he's going to come back and still be a part of the baseball hour.
Oh,
I guess you don't like that.
Yeah, I do.
They might not want Tyler's card back based on the amount of Zoe's fecal matter that's on it.
That's why I said, who's going to let Zoe
George.
go to the bathroom?
George.
I don't know how that's going to work. So
George is going to go in there with you.
Yeah, take a picture.
That's weird. Getting some emails on the concert thing.
What do you got?
Andy says, you can choose to pay more money to have the grass field. Philadelphia has grass and also has concerts and events at Lincoln Financial. He said, you've got to pay more to have extra grass or extra groundskeepers. Saying Philadelphia doesn't with grass. I don't know how many concerts they have. I'm not familiar with the
pallets
slate
that they put on it that smashes it down to create the problem.
So this is the craft saying we're going to have the soccer field there anyways. Why don't we just keep it, roll through, have all the concerts at the detriment to our football team being on the road?
That's my point. I mean,
unless they like a fast track. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they don't want grass. See, if you're a defensive nasty team, you want it like late in the year, grass, muddy it up, ice it up.
Based on everything I've ever heard from a player, and this week from
the NFLPA,
J.C. Treader, the head of the NFLPA, saying we want grass fields everywhere for the safety and feel of it, I'm going to guess that no one is saying, oh, we really want to play on turf. Have you ever heard a player say, I want to play on turf over grass?
Receivers. Some. Speed. Fact. I mean, no interior lineman or no defensive guy. No quarterback.
Yeah. How about corners? How about edge players?
Edge guys probably be grass.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody likes grass.
They are trading for a jelly knee wide receiver, so.
Yeah, think about that.
Right, yeah.
What will be better for the long-term health of A.J. Brown's knee coming from Philadelphia where he did play on grass?
AJ stands for a jelly knee.
Shut up.
He is a jelly knee guy. He's got a jelly knee thing going on. A deteriorating knee. We'll hear from Phil Perry coming up on the Pats schedule. He's saying that it is closer to that Warren Sharp projection that I mentioned the other day. Remember I said they have the 6th or 11th, I think it was, 11th most difficult schedule versus the 6th most when you do it by winning percentage of the teams on the schedule, their winning percentage combined from last season. Let's pick out the wins. Let's try to pick out some wins. If we're going to get them to 10 or 11, we've got to decide which ones are the locks.
I like this.
To get to that. So we will do that coming up next. Stay tuned.
We're back with more Zolak and Bertrand on the Sports Hub.
You want me to get to 10 wins right now for him?
No. Just tell me, is it closer to being easier or harder?
Closer to sharp. Closer to easier. I'm not going to say it's easy because you're right. There's a lot of good teams on there.
Okay.
It's not last year's schedule. It's not even close. It's harder than that. But I also don't see like the hardest or one of the 5 hardest schedules in football either because I can get to 10 wins relatively quickly. They play 7 teams that don't have answers at quarterbacks right now.
7.
Yeah. 7.
Okay.
4 in the division.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Steelers, Raiders, Vikings.
Okay, well, listen.
Wait. Hold on.
That's 7 you should win right there.
Since you're talking about it, throw up the full screen.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Throw up the full screen, Rob.
They do have answers. You just don't like them. They got answers.
You think those are representative quarterback positions?
Geno Smith is their answer for the Jets. Malik Willis is their pickup for the Dolphins. That's an answer.
Who are you saying doesn't have an answer?
Who doesn't have an answer?
The Steelers. That guy's not on the roster, right? They can't even find him. They thought he was in Pittsburgh. He might have been in Pittsburgh. He didn't go to the facility.
You're right. Aaron Rodgers.
Minnesota Vikings. Kyler Murray's reportedly in competition with JJ, who stinks. Based on the quarterback play alone, you could get to 7 very easily. Then if you split with the Bills, now you're at 8. You split with the Bills last year. Now you have to win. Of your remaining 9 games, you have to win 2.
That was Phil Perry battling back against Mike and Mike, Felger and Hawley on television last night on BST. That was last night, right? I assume it was last night. I think so, yeah. We're playing it today. I assume it's from last night. It's a great clip. That's a great... Oh, 2 nights ago. Thank you, T-Bone. 2 nights ago was Phil going up against Mike and Mike.
Phil. Good job, Phil.
All right, let's do what they were doing. Can you get them to that number of wins? And we know that they're playing the Lions in Germany. How do you feel about that game?
Win. Win.
Why?
Just Detroit's down. They're not the same team that they were under Johnson calling the plays. You should be able to get after that quarterback. You have the biggest thing that, and to help Phil bolster his point, is you have the check advantage in the quarterback match in all these games, most of them.
Let's do it a different way.
Go ahead.
Let's do it a different way.
Okay.
Can you lock it down as a win?
All right, I like this.
Okay?
I like this.
Can you just say with a high level of confidence, that is a win. If they lose that game, that is a disappointment. Can we do it that way?
Yeah.
To let's get the guaranteed wins.
Okay. I don't think Detroit's in that
a guaranteed
category.
win.
It's iffy. It's not guaranteed.
Okay.
But it's
so
more
there's your
to
answer.
Guaranteed.
All right. Are we giving them 1 against Buffalo?
Yes.
All right. So they're splitting against Buffalo.
Split.
Right?
Yep.
After that, the Bears
Win.
I think that's going to be a win.
I think it is too.
Short week.
I would put that in but it's on the road short week, which is a huge disadvantage.
Correct.
I'll reluctantly give it the win. I think they're going to win the game, but I don't know that we can bank on that. At Kansas City.
Depends if Mahomes is playing.
Yeah.
That's an if. It's like Detroit.
Man,
you think they're going to suck again?
Now.
You think they're going to suck again?
I think they're going to be better. I was a believer in Kansas City till the moment he shredded his knee, though. So I
should be better. Like the dog. That's a good coach, good quarterback.
Chargers.
That's a win. They dominated them.
I'm going to say that based on the playoff game.
Yeah, it's a mismatch.
I'm going to give them a Chargers.
Tough trip though. Sunday night
at Miami, home against Miami. Are they 2-0 against Miami?
I think they sweep Miami this year.
Okay. All right. How about the Jets? Are they sweeping the Jets?
Yes.
All right. So based on the division, they are going to go 5-1 in the division, and that's half your wins right there.
I think that's realistic.
Yeah. Winning those division games is going to be massive for them. Denver.
Iffy.
Yeah, you can't put that in the win category.
I can't. Raiders here at home.
That's got to be a win.
That's a win. That gets you
dysfunction.
Without counting anything outside of the division plus the Raiders, they're at 6. If we give them the Bears, that is 7. If we give them the Chargers, that is 8.
Jesus.
We're almost there. Packers, not doing it.
Can't give it to them.
Iffy.
Vikings,
win.
It's here too.
Yep.
I don't think they have a quarterback, so I think they should win that game.
When you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none.
They're now at 9. At Jacksonville.
It's a
tough one.
Win.
Tough one. Pittsburgh.
That's a win. You guys are believers in them, huh?
That's 10. I'm with you. That gets them to 10. And then they've got at Seattle. We're chalking that up as a loss. We got them 10. If you want to give them Jacksonville, you've got them at 11. If you want to give them, we mentioned earlier, Detroit, that gets them to 11. That's how they would get to 11. They'd be beating someone really good.
It's doable.
But I look through it and I say the difference between getting to 10 or 11 and not is going to not be about beating the Broncos or beating the Packers or beating the Jags or Chiefs. You know what it's about? It's about sweeping Miami and the Jets. The Dolphins and Jets sweeps.
They're handed 4 easy games.
Are what is going to get them to that win total. Not getting swept by the Bills is what's going to get them to their win total. The AFC East will be the reason why they either have a good season or don't.
Yeah. And you can't lose to one of them, give one to the Jets and then pop somebody that's good because it kind of just evens itself out.
Take advantage of a bad division the way you took advantage of a bad schedule last year. Yeah. That is what they need to do, and they are in the playoffs, and they had a good year.
I'm with you. The stretch last year, earlier in the season, where it was at Saints, at Titans, Browns, Falcons, and you took care of business in those games, set you up to have the record that you did last year. You took care of business against the teams that you should have beaten. You got to do that again. You got to run that back. Again.
Have to. And I hope that game in Miami is late, not early.
Yeah.
They struggle down there early. They always have. Doesn't matter who the coach is. Doesn't matter.
Stupid song.
What, Miami Dolphins? It's a fabulous song. I'm jealous of them. I hate them, but I love their stupid tune. It
just so fits Southern Florida. It's such a hokey, towny type thing. Yeah. Jorts, tank tops.
It goes back to 1972. Anything from 1972 or earlier, it's all right, it's classic. It passed the test of time.
Houston tried to make it theirs too.
Houston?
Big Blue.
What?
Yeah. Because we're the Houston Oilers. Yeah. Houston, Big Blue. Go Blue. Oh. Earl Campbell. Dan Pastorini days with the Steelers. Yeah. I remember them stupid white and blue pom-poms shaking.
Minahan, who obviously broke the Seattle game.
Yeah. What's he got? What's Kirk got?
Tweeting out just a couple minutes ago, Patriots home opener week 2 against the Steelers.
Good.
Man.
You have a time on that?
No.
Okay.
That'd be 1:00.
All right. Mini Leaks over there. It's kind of like WikiLeaks, but it's better because it's sports. Sporty McKenzie breaking in with a report, and that is week 2 against the Steelers. All right, fill that in.
Man, that's a tough opening stretch for them, huh?
Kirk has got a guy, man.
Oh, big time.
He's got a guy.
Big time.
Yes.
Definitely has got a guy. Love that.
Seahawks, Steelers, Jaguars to open the year, though, that's no joke, man.
No. Got to come out at 2-1.
And then we don't know who the fourth opponent will be, which will be on the road.
On the road.
Yep. That's it. No.
Who do you hope it's a division game.
Miami.
You hope.
Miami, Buffalo. Ooh, that's Buffalo. That's even a harder month.
Okay. Coming up next, we will talk to a decorated New England athlete. A star. A real star.
One of the most decorated.
One of the most decorated athletes in Boston. You ready for it?
Yeah.
We'll do it next.
If you need your Boston sports fix, we're here.
You see it from the rear angle?
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
Welcome back to Zolak and Bertrand. We welcome in from the New England Revolution. Carles Gil is with us, and he's brought to you by Super Service Today. Upgrade your home with an electric heat pump system from Super Service Today to stay cool this summer, warm all winter, and save on energy costs while reducing your carbon footprint. For a free estimate, visit superservicetoday.com. Carles, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you? Good?
Good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
8 years, first time on with us. How come?
Yeah, welcome
Where
aboard.
you been?
Thank you.
Carles, we've been obviously talking about what you've done on the field for years now, as Zoe just mentioned. But I know that you are not just, a Rev star, but you are also, after all of your time here, a sports fan of the teams in New England, especially the Celtics. So I'm curious to know how you felt about the Celtics' first-round exit.
I think I feel like everyone, after impressive regular season, to end like this, was with 3-1 up, something that I didn't imagine, but it is what it is, and now focus on this year.
Are you a Tatum or a Brown guy?
Tatum.
Oh, good answer.
Good man.
Oh, what's wrong over there, Zoe?
A little too quick here. Little too quick.
I'm more JT.
Yeah, he's JT. Me too. Great season for your team so far. Third place in the East now after falling to Nashville SC, but they're a first-place team. All-Star voting open. Aside from yourself, who on your team should be an All-Star?
I think many, honestly, after the season we are having so far. Obviously, Matt Turner is the best keeper for me in the league. Luka is having a very good season with good numbers. Mama, even Brooklyn, Yusuf, they're doing very good. Peyton scoring goals, For me, if I can vote, I will choose many of my teammates. But, All-Star is, you never know because it's not in your hand. It's other people voting. But yeah, I think hopefully we can go some players.
You've been here for special teams, like the 2021 team. You've been here for teams that have struggled, obviously. When you look at what you guys have been able to accomplish so far this year, what do you think and how do you think this team stacks up?
Yeah, so, like you say, after 2 difficult seasons, we wanted to be again a competitive team, starting on that. And for that, we needed to change our mentality. Marco and his staff bring us since the beginning a big spirit, a big mentality, and that's the first step. Obviously, then we are doing a good job. We work very hard in the preseason, during the weeks, on train, and we are in good place. It's true that I think we have many things to improve, but it's good. We are in third place, like you say, and I feel like we are going to be much better in the future. So that's good.
You've been here a while, obviously, for good teams and for bad teams. This team here, can it quietly become one of the better teams? What did you just ask that?
I did, but it's
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
Keep going.
No,
Keep going.
never
Yeah,
mind.
no.
Your son Marco, who's his favorite player? Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? We'll do that one.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Your son Marco, who's his favorite player? Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? Easier question.
Yeah, I hope Jason Tatum.
Okay, 2 for 2.
Well,
Tatum family.
Marco's from here, right? I mean, he's a true Bostonian. He spent his life here. So is he a fan of all the local teams? He must be.
Well, I don't know yet, but like you say, he's from Boston, so like me, I spent now 8 years here, so I'm big sport Boston fan, and he will be for sure.
Yeah. All right, Carles, great to talk to you. We appreciate the time.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, take care. Carles Gil, the captain of the Revolution. Revolution play their last home game before the World Cup break this Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. against Minnesota United FC. You can get your tickets to that at revolutionsoccer.net. And, of course, you can hear it right here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. And they're playing on that grass ahead of the World Cup at what will be referred to as Boston Stadium. They covered up the logos this week.
Yeah.
They put a big bed sheet over the Gillette Stadium signs.
I thought it was going to be done so much more
So
professionally.
it was like, they're going to take him down. I'm like, are they? Or are they just going to block him off?
The process is going to be. It's such a nightmarish process. They have to go and take every sign down.
Oh, they raided a Bed Bath & Beyond and bought all the bed sheets and then, zip tied them
pillowcases.
down.
Yeah.
Zip tied them over the signs. Bed Bath & Beyond, rest in peace. May it rest in peace.
They have one there.
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Well, I think it was.
That's a great
It's a
store.
restoration hardware.
I used to
now.
love that
How does
store.
that store fail?
I know. You know why? Because we went in with 20%. Everyone had a 20% off coupon. You remember that?
Yeah.
I do. That was the thing. You get them in the mail like once a week.
Yep.
So anybody that shopped
Even if
there,
you didn't have one, you just search in your email.
yeah,
I would.
you would have a coupon
They
for
would hand
everything.
it to you if you forgot it.
Yeah, the cashiers were like, "Hey, we'll take
I'll scan
20
it for
off
you.
of that." I'm like,
I would go in there and get my coffee cups. They had a box of them.
The K cups.
The K cups, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
so the big box, you get 20% off that. It's like a huge deal. I'm like, yes.
"Yeah, it's a great store.
Vacuums up front.
Great
Yeah.
store.
Cutting boards.
Sucks
knives,
that it failed."
good kitchen gadgets.
You know what else doesn't exist anymore, and I'm glad because
Got an egg slice-
I'm
got an egg
glad
slicer
it
there.
happened after I had little kids because we used to go there for stuff all the time.
What?
There are no baby stores anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Used
like
to be
Babies
buy
R Us?
babies and Babies R Us. We used to buy everything in that place.
It was the stupidest time ever.
I got to go get it.
Love to
We're
go
out.
in there.
Oh, we
Love baby stuff.
We lost 14 Dr. Brown's bottles this week. We got to go get some more.
Jesus Christ, those are expensive.
Remember those?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had to clean them a certain way.
But like you had a store you could go to and get that.
the
Now
hole
I
in
guess
the-
everyone has to order it online. There's
hole in the
nowhere to
nipple-
go.
The hole in the nipple is never big enough. Yeah.
You
sorta had
like
to-
a good sized nipple, a
I had
healthy
to-
sized
I
nipple.
had to get like
Yeah.
a surgical knife and just like slice it open a little bit more because the kid, when he sucked, he couldn't get enough of it out.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to headlines, shall we, McCone?
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, wow, did we get a takeaway in that interview, by the way? That was brilliant. I can't believe you gave it away.
Come on, we're not.
I can't believe you gave it away. Did you already ask that? You gave it away. Damn it, McCone. Could have been a great all-time show moment. Unbelievable. Hey, speaking of the Celtics and Tatum and Giannis and all that stuff, why don't we get into that right after headlines?